October 11, 2018, issue 936 of the transmissions coming through the Omega Communications portal. Hello to you. Welcome to this space, coming with me on this inner journey again, which means that you need to let go of your thoughts, move into your sensing, move into what we call your body of light. So you must allow your physical body to be relaxed and comfortable, and as you move your awareness into another level of you, the light body level of you, then we can move and gather together with others in the receiving area of the station of light. This area and the station apparently is important and is part of our consciousness and is definitely a receiving point, and maybe could be called an assembly point itself, and has access to many other dimensions and places. So it acts as a portal, it acts as a place where we can come to gain more information and perhaps to reconnect with other aspects of ourselves in this space who might be working here. And there's always much more to come through to each and every one of us through this linkage and through this space. So be aware that you are here in the assembly area or the receiving area of the station of light. And we're ready to receive. Acknowledged. This is Aurum with you, right here with you in this space. Encouraging you always to be aware of this space, to be aware of the support systems you have, and to be aware of the different beings who support you in your daily activities, and more especially in this space, because in this space you are more open to responding to their presence, and in one sense you may feel you progress together with the beings who come forward to greet you in this space. In this space there is movement, and initially the movement can be simply to help you to be free of the entanglements of the earth structure and environment. And the movements can also be to direct you through other portals where you may be needing to move to and to receive a different set of information sequences and perhaps different details to what some of the other beings who've come into the space with you would be needing. There's always the overall assessment and introduction to all of you in this space. Overall, the intention is to keep you accurately aligned with the exact dimensional frequency and pattern which is needed for you. You will already be aware that around you in the civilization you have the sense that you lose energy, perhaps you lose time. It is because you become out of the integral immersion into the correct sequence and frequency of the dimensional energies. You sometimes refer to this as actual time measurement. It is a connection that your actual energy systems respond to and recognize when you are disconnected from the dimensional frequency fields which surround you. This is why in every session there is the adjustment period to help you reorient yourself into this energy frequency pattern, and for that energy frequency pattern to merge with what you bring in here with yourself, and thus the integration occurs. So there's always balancing and adjustment and clarification. In this session, we are preparing to take you deeper beyond the level of the edge of your consciousness field, that is the edge of your conscious knowingness and what your analytical mind can interpret. And immediately you will feel the large group of people with you, ready to enter through the portal that we are able to indicate is present with you here. And so you go directly through the portal and you will feel your immersion into a greater sphere of light. This is being made known to all of the peoples on earth at the present time. It is similar in symbology as if you were to move energetically into the center of the central sun of your current galaxy. Of course, you will not be affected by any of the energy sphere that is what you would call your physical energetic sun. This is a different dimension, and the dimension has its own energy structure, and it is available to you to recognize as a portal. So because this is on the edge of your consciousness field, then it becomes more apparent to you that yes, you are moving through that portal into a different dimensional state of existence. And all of this becomes apparent to you as you open to sense what you are being immersed within. Many of you are being separated and moved into different areas around here. In a way, it is preparing you to move into different systems. This is something that on an energy level and consciousness level, as an existence, you have experienced many times. When you think of being in the energy of the center of creation and you move out from that, you initially might become disoriented and you might need to adjust your focusing, intentions and sensations until you realize you have established a coherent structure of energy around you, wherever that would be. Wherever you are presented, there is an environmental substance which would totally support you in your new form, which would be housing your consciousness, and then you would begin actioning everything that you hold within you as the purpose for being present anywhere. and this may seem a very brief explanation, within this explanation, which is a concept to you, there is energy which you will be receiving and which will come to you as understanding in accordance with what you are needing to know and what you are able to interpret. Because while you are here in your energy light form, you still have the conscious mechanisms of the humanoid form. So there is the presence and existence of a great deal of support for you in this regard. As you listen to this and participate in this, we are aware you are already analysing it and interpreting it with your visions or with your thought patterns and sensing. So withdrawing you from that now, in the withdrawing process, you are surrounded in a field of energy which is natural to that space of source creation that you encountered through this portal. And the purpose of this is to help you maintain that energy. It is quite important to maintain that energy, as it will help you in the current phase you are experiencing around you. Many of you are aware there has been a shift in the energies, and you are relating this to different evidence that has been presented to you of what is occurring around the planet and in the particular solar system you are part of. So as you put aside the different scientific explanations, you come more into the realization of what it truly is. It is energy manifesting in various ways, and you have been presented into the energy which you are most needing at this time. Still maintaining this sphere of energy around you, as you come back, you will be observing planet Earth beneath you in your vision. And you may also be aware of particular areas which are significant for you to touch with your energy field in this way, in this multidimensional field which you have around you. In this way, we are able to observe through your sensing the areas which will continue to be receiving energy of stabilization, and alongside that is energy for the purpose of intensifying the energy frequency in a particular range which will be stimulating people to recognize the energy field and signature of this greater dimensional field of existence. We are referring in particular to the crystalline light city civilization. All of this you are very aware of, and as you continue your focusing within those areas, they will manifest more for you. They will bring a different level around you into your dwelling spaces through the resonating effect of what you hold in your consciousness field. This session again has reminded you that you are multidimensional and you help in many different ways. You have reconnected to many of your alternate self beings who fully support you, you support them, and holistically the energy of you is becoming fuller and extended in many systems. So as you maintain all of that consciously, and even aware that it goes beyond conscious thought, you are establishing the highest set of living conditions and functions. You are helping manifest the new ways of using energy. I ask you to bring your awareness back now into the gathering in the receiving area of the station of light, maintaining awareness of what you have experienced and integrating this into the aspect that is familiar with this part of the station. We observe the change in your energy pattern resulting from the immersion through the portal. As we see this in you, we withdraw now, arm out. We are always welcomed in this space, and you are very welcome in this space. We address you individually. This is you, Leah. I have come here briefly, acknowledging you again. You are so much a part of this station now, and you are familiar with all of our energy systems here. There are many more areas available to you in the station. What is significant for you has already been presented around you. I am making final adjustments into some of the pathways that we see you have and continue the clearance from you. Your attention is drawn to the area that you will have set up in your own living space as revitalization and as clearance for you in your present time existence, so that you free yourself of the entanglements in your daily spaces. That is all that is required now. You Leah out. Laini again, and thank you, Yulia and Oram, and all of the dimensional frequencies we've been experiencing. Now, bring it all back with you, because we are quickly returning back to the physical surroundings on Earth. You are learning to look through the outward appearance, even in the outward physical type structures. You may already be seeing the overlaying crystalline field structures. That would indicate that you are very close to merging yourself into that higher dimensional state. And in this multidimensional universe, and the ways that we are present multidimensional, there may be an aspect of you looking back at you from that light city field of existence. We just need to open ourselves more to all of the realizations. It's been a pleasure again bringing this to you today, and I want you to open your eyes and orient yourself back into your surroundings and the current time and day, remembering that you may notice the shift that has taken place in this session. It always seems to restore a greater energy pattern to me after these sessions. My body, myself, seems to need them and gets ready for the different energy flow and phase. So take in a deep breath and make sure you're fully present, and I end this transmission through the Omega Communications portal. Thank you.